Belkin28, welcome back. Secondhand Ace, 500 bits. Today's my birthday, so I just wanted to share some love. Happy birthday. Thanks for sharing love with me. I'm watching all day on YouTube. Devil ZB Prime sub, welcome. Welcome. Phenomenal. Everyone wish a secondhand Ace a happy birthday. I wasn't standing in the right spot for that, but that's alright. Blood rights. That takes from my red hearts first, correct? Great fire rate, great damage, 9 volt good, blood battery, extra health, we kind of needed it there. Speed is good. Range is probably the worst stat. Range and health. Then that's fine with me, unless we end up pulling off like a cricket's body or some shit. Happy day! Is it really your birthday? Because your birthday was the day you were birthed. Born-did. So what's a better name for birthday? Pretty good start. This guy could be better. But we're fine. Was mine yesterday, says Clock. Seriously? Bruh. Happy birthday yesterday. That's what I get for not being active in the Discord. Birth anniversary. Birth anniversary. Birth-iversary would be a more... Happy birth-iversary. Passio Prime sub, what is up? Thank you so much for that. Did I miss anything in there? Nerd has puns. I think I missed you. Tier 2 sub for 23. No one likes you when you're 23. I purposely ignored you. Because like Nerd has puns. If it was somebody that like, I don't know, donated bits and like was active in the chat or something like that, then maybe I would pay attention to it, but not Nerd. Hello. Nebula, what's up? Let's see here. I do have a Hangman card, but well... Okay, that answers my question right there. I was gonna say, I don't want to waste my only key, and then we get a second key. Let's do it. Normally I just drop this thing and I don't even use it, so... Getting any use out of it is worth and having to go into our shop and buy magical things like Hundling Grundle. That's also acceptable. With a health on top, wonderful. Steve, what's up, Steve? What kind of rapping name is Steve, anyways? Steve, tell you that. I got a little close. What character is this? This is Eden. Super mustache Eden. I think I picked the right save file. I better have. Might be a good time to test if it takes my soul hearts now that I got 2 of them. I don't think it does. I'm sure someone in the chat said it and I just didn't pay attention. Let's see here. Top secret one wouldn't be to the right then. Good spot for a death card. Right, Baroni. Any boss that takes damage separately on its separate little chunky chunks is gonna get destroyed by a death card. Could have broken Larry Sr. first, I suppose, but... It takes red, yeah. So Isaac's Heart would actually be a phenomenal play here. One of those odd times. So glad you're getting back into music. I want to play more, but it's just like, it's so daunting when I'm like, all right, now I'm strictly playing music. And then like, some people are like, this is stupid. Fitty from David. David doesn't think it's stupid. Uh-oh. I'll take that damage. I'll take that damage. I'm fine with it. Fitty from David. I love you with a YouTube link. Hey, no porn in that one. Congrats. Can you guys even hear that? The browser's so quiet.
Hello? I love you.
I love you. Anyways, back to the funk. Appreciate you, David. Lukey One Eye, 5 months. Hey, what's up, Huts? Thanks for entertaining me. Thanks for being entertained, I think. No porn, Lamau. You know, I think that, like, I'd be more down with doing the whole like donating money and then, or not just even with money, but just somehow like having it so you guys share links. I know some YouTube, streamers rather do that, but it's risky, man. Shit's risky. Okay, let's just say that David did have porn on there and you heard it. Do I still get banned on Twitch for that? Anybody here work for Twitch? Don't do what you want. There's a point where you just have to say fuck the viewers and do what you want to do. There's a point at which you can do that. There's also a point at which you probably shouldn't. So your Grace does that. He does the whole like if you donate so much money then he'll play your little video. I'd have to have like a emergency like porn button where it just like cuts the stream or some shit. Loving a freak, what's up? 23, woo, almost 2 years. Also, hi Dad. Welcome back. I remember you. Coxada, maybe. Tier 1 sub. You know Zenyatta. Emergency porn button. That means two things. It's a little loud today, don't you think? Is that just me? Oh, that was just me. I turned my computer up for some reason. Of which I don't remember now. When you blow up a tinted rock and don't get a soul heart. It's nice. That's really nice. The last couple streams, we were doing a thing where if it was like over $5, then I add 5 onto a counter for push-ups. We ended up doing 20 push-ups that day. Let's switch that up and let's say every time I take damage. That's less me begging for money. Huh? Does that sound better to you guys? It's my birthday, so I get a whole day to watch whatever bullshit you got going on. What's up, Lem Tamner? Lem Tamner. I was gonna say tongue twister. My brain almost said titty twister. I was like, that's not what it is. You shouldn't say that. Better not be a fucking titty twister. Like, there's a special spot reserved in hell for people that give other people titty twisters, okay? I'm just gonna put that out there. I know some of you guys are like, oh, it's not that bad. You were the one that gave the fucking titty twisters, okay? And you need to stop. And you need to teach your kids not to do that. What do you think about this whole Marvel movie thing, and do you like them? I haven't seen like the last 700 of them. I saw like the first 100 of them. I'm drinking Malibu Cola. It's yummy. Hey, House, love your videos. Oh, what's up? Stop fighting with mods. Think and go normally. Uh-oh. We got a battle. Pretty Fly's pretty good. You gotta go into curse rooms? Yeah, no, I totally could, but I can actually only do it once. Because it takes a whole heart. So the next time it would take soul heart, I think. So if we get some health here, maybe. Make it possible. Nobody has anything to say about titty twisters, okay. Ooh, buddy. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to dodge that. That's like the first time I've gotten hit from Monstro in like 75,000 bajillion gazillion fucking dillion years. Ever. Ever, maybe. It might have been ever. Because that's a long time ago. I'm not sure I was playing Isaac back then. Love your singing video, Hut. Still waiting on that Hut sing emote. Terraria near future. Well, the Isaac thing is coming out. The thing with the stuff. What's a titty twister? When someone grabs your nipple and then goes "Urgh!" as hard as I fucking can. Seriously, those people. I don't know the Marvel movies, but if I could Thanos snap them away, I'm all for it. Let's start depopulating with the right people. The titty twisterers. Okay? You mean purple nurple? Yes. In England, you don't get many titty twisters. You don't do it to an actual titty, you'll get stabbed or clawed. Yeah, some of us had older brothers. What are we doing right now? Do I want to take the nail? The health regeneration is just good. But if I get Isaac's heart after this... If I get Isaac's heart after this, I'm gonna fucking... pee on the floor. Anyways, every time I take damage, 5 onto a counter. I think I've taken 3 hits of damage so far. Is that correct? They suck so bad. 3 hits of damage, and that means I'm at 15. When I hit 20, we'll do 20 push-ups, and then, you know, start the counter over. Titty Twister's worst kind of torture. I don't see any batteries. Let's just do it. Let's go. Well, we can actually get into the challenge room. Might as well poke our heads in and see what's up. Titty Twisters, then Ear Slimers. Golden key. I guess I can get into that double key room, but... would have been the same thing had I just gotten a key in this room. Was it worth it? Should save my nail charge for in here. 3 yes. Yeah, you guys chat, you need to keep track of how many times I take damage. Nope, we're cutting it right when it happens. I gotta do it. What am I, sleeping? Ah! Ah! Let's go, baby. I'm gonna be like so lightheaded from working out. Gamers Experience, get to 25 subs. Thank you so much, my friend. What'd you expect? Hey there, stranger who I never interact with. I'll be thinging the thing when I get home from work, though. I have like an hour to watch this cool stream. What up? What's up, dude? I'd love it if you think the thing. Assuming we're talking about the same thing. I'm Egg Rolls 9 months, but baby, welcome back. Phenomenal. Stay healthy, Huts. The keys to breathe, I found. Diamond Jake 100 bits. Cup explosion. More like a cup sploot. I can read all those people. You guys check if you just got a gifted sub from Gamers Experience. There's 25 of you, and there's 215 people of you here, so that's some pretty good odds. Pretty good odds. Better than any contest I've ever entered. Did I get one? It says you're a sub. Nah, I already have one. Ah, shoot. Don't you hate when that happens? Already have one. Son of a, right? I do want blue map, but I'm gonna go. So back to Terraria. I will be doing a backseat Terraria thing. I don't think that's gonna last as long as Dark Souls, because I feel like I'll be able to rip through Terraria a little bit faster, but that depends on like how much we're gonna get into making a house. And we might totally get into making a house. Like, it's very, very possible. But I guess, I don't know, is it really necessarily about the speed if we're doing a backseat challenge? It kind of is. But it's more like most effectively taking on every challenge I can possibly do. Right? So I guess it's not necessarily about the speed of the entire playthrough. Because I feel like if I was actually going for like top speed, it would change. It would change the playthrough a lot. Like I wouldn't do anything with a house build, right? Which I would think would be fun. So I'm trying to like come up with an excuse right now that we can go slow. Play an expert Terraria world. I don't know what that means. I don't want to do any like permadeath kind of thing. That would blow. Experts is Drock. It's not perma. Oh, that's 1 damage. What does expert mean, you guys? I'm asking you questions, you're not giving me answers. I'm not gonna do it if I don't know. Oh my god, that got real close. This room seems like so easy, but... Oh, fucking A, dude, it's not. I hate these things so much. Like, our stats are good, but why am I struggling then? With basic things. What are you? That's not too bad. It gives you loot bags, which are great. Double damage, double health? Why would they give me double health if I'm taking double damage? Doesn't that defeat the purpose? Better loot, expert mode plus hardcore. It's a harder version, no perma, and unique loot. Is it a new thing? Effort required, 100 bits. Appreciate that. Bosses have different attack patterns. I've never even heard of it. Been around for a few years, I think. Had no idea. Better AI, damage, resistances. If I did a backseat challenge, would you guys know how to help me if I played expert mode? I don't want another repeat of like Dark Souls where like 2 people know what the fuck they're talking about, but 30 people are trying to tell me what I'm doing. And it's like, oh my Jesus, you have no clue, do you? Which game? Terraria, bruh. What stasis? I see you. Instead of normal world, you make an expert world. Yeah, I got that much so far. I got that one, yeah. What do you expect, 100 bits? You could also do a multiplayer as long as people don't do everything for you, instead work with you. I honestly, I know that you and like everyone in the mods has brought up like, yeah, definitely multiplayer. I know you guys want to play games with me. I know! I know! I just don't want to detract from the loneliness and the pain that is playing a game that I don't know. I've played enough games with Clock, I know how it's gonna go. I gave some good advice, just couldn't tell you where to go. Was that good advice to get better? There was like a whole thread on my Reddit. You guys, there's a whole thread on my Reddit that was talking about, how it was so painful, the Dark Souls challenge, and how they really didn't like it because of the fact that I got upset every time someone told me that this part was easy. Can you imagine that though? I'm struggling more than I've struggled with any game that I've ever played in my entire life, right? But someone comes up behind you and goes, oh, this is easy. I don't give a fuck if you mean well. That's a dick thing to say, man. Don't get all bent out of shape because you're a dick. Yeah, you can actually mean to say a nice thing and end up being a dick. Didn't mean to run over that kid, but kid's still dead. What am I gonna tell his parents? Like, well, what? I'm not sorry. Okay. I didn't try to hit your kid. Jesus. I'm gonna make a Reddit post about how you're such a wuss crying about your kid. Trying to unlock Lost. I can't get the freaking trinket. You know, that was added later. I'd do the real thing. How much damage is that? That's a 2. David's on it. Alright. Up to 4. Parts of the game are easy is kind of misleading. Parts are easier. Well, people are like, oh, this boss is easy, and then I walk in there and get one-shotted. Now I feel completely incompetent. Accidentally confessing to child murder. It's just an example. Good example, though. Actually, you want to know? I'm willing to talk about it. Actually, hang on. Pause the music for a second. Story time. All right. The music is just throwing me off here. I dated a girl. This was, I don't know, 8 years ago or so. Like yeah, it was like 8 years ago. And she didn't like the idea of ever having to apologize for anything. I think I actually will take double charge, even though the other one's half off. And so she never believed that she had to say the words, "I'm sorry," right? And we fought a lot about this because she would do something that was not nice. Like yell or get mad or be sassy or just say something really mean. And then she was like, well, you know what? I didn't really exactly mean it like that. So I'm not gonna say I'm sorry, and you're just being sensitive by being upset that I called you an asshole. And I tried to explain it to her in that way that I said, well, you know what? You can actually do some things like you can be an asshole without trying to be an asshole, which in her case, how the hell are you not an asshole if you call someone else an asshole? I don't know. If you're just screaming at people for no reason. Anyways, I told her, I was like, if you like ran over someone's foot with your car, you didn't necessarily try to do that, but you should probably still apologize for running over their foot with the car, right? And she still was just like, that's different, you're stupid. Well, we ended up going to couples therapy, her choice, and the therapist, upon hearing all of this and how she just doesn't feel like the words I'm sorry are useful in any way, the therapist was like, all right, let me hit you with this. Let's say that you accidentally backed over someone's foot with your car. And I was just like, yeah, like fucking cloud 9, right? Thinking like she got what was fucking coming to her. Holy shit. Coming from somebody else. It was like the best moment in a good while. That the therapist literally said the exact same thing to her that I had told her earlier. Ugh. It was yeah, she still didn't get it. She didn't go back. So yeah, we broke up as well. She also kicked me in front of the therapist because my leg was bobbing because that was like, it was really intense. It's super intense when you go into a room and you have to like talk about some heavy shit. And so my foot was bobbing and that apparently bothered her. So she wound up and kicked my leg and said, stop bobbing your foot. That's the kind of girl that I dated, apparently. Apparently I'm just not good at picking them. Oh yeah, no, that's the girlfriend that broke my nose. So abusive doesn't even begin to describe it. Glad you're over it. Okay, Hudson, I'm bad at it too. No. That was... I was gonna say good AI, but it's really just the room that we're in. Where else was he gonna shoot? That's 3, I think. It's like, it's so far in the past at this point in time that it doesn't... Is she watching my stuff and gonna get offended? And drive over my foot? You know? Like, no. And then not apologize. Shouldn't have had your foot there. That's where the whole like run over your kid and not apologize thing. Yeah, that's where that came from. So socially awkward, I honestly can't tell the difference between someone who hates my guts and someone who's obsessed with me. There are definite signs. If you think they might hate your guts, and they are obsessed with you, maybe that's still not the type of person you want to be with. Got death threats against my family before it was even official. The person that you dated threatened your family? before it was official, meaning that you dated them after the fact? Once dated a girl who punched me in the face as hard as she could. I didn't do anything about it. I just turned around and left, but in my head I was thinking, now we're even. What are you even about? Did you drive over her foot? Is that 4? Ah! You're right. Let's go. Gotta do it. All right, start it over. 4 hits of damage is 20 push-ups, you guys. The ex introduced me to Huts, told me she wanted to stab me. She might have had a point there. No, I'm kidding, it was a joke. Did you torture her with puns? It was a joke! You don't deserve to be stabbed, okay? Never had an animal like watching TV as much as this tiny shit. Hope you're actually talking about an animal. Once dated a girl who wanted to get pregnant, and the money she found out she was... The money? The moment she found out she started verbally abusing me and pushing my limits to make me break up with her. Had been together a year before that happened. Bummer, man.
Justice.
Did I get hit in that last room? I don't remember. Let's try not taking damage, eh? As he's like surrounded. Hell, dude. Not even sure what I'm breaking these rocks hoping for. Maybe we should just do 10 pushes at a time. Because now I'm all like, you know, like I just worked out a little bit. 20 push-ups might not seem like a lot. I'd like to think I've got proper form. That's the thing, push-ups can be as hard as you want them to be. It's like you can do bicep curls with just your muscles if you tense hard enough. But bro, it's no weight. Let's talk about life turns into workout tips. Ooh, good one. Nice placement. This guy's gonna pop. What do we got going on? Lovey, 42 months. Wasn't it just 41 months? I think that's how it works generally. Blue Wolf, when you pick a rose, which one do you pick? Is that a joke? When you pick a rose? The thorniest one? Is that what you're talking about? Also, sup, Lovey. Like last week was 41. Well, it could have been like the week was over the crossover. Or maybe Twitch is just busted. 6 total for fortune cookie. Most, if not, all the girls I dated got married to the guy they dated after me, and I feel like Dane Cook from Good Luck Chuck. Put that on your Tinder. You little shit. Get over here. Get over here and touch my meat. Also, great thing to put on your Tinder profile. No, it's not. Don't do that, please. Unless it works. To each their own. Sup, Slap? Bologna is just a flat hot dog. You know, you're onto something there. I like hot dogs, but I don't like bologna. But I don't like hot dogs that aren't all real beef. So, Peak of Power asks a question, have you heard of the band Red? No. Not to my knowledge. When I listen to music now, I just take all the pressure off myself. I just put on one of those like Spotify playlists or go to a daily mix and just let it go. And relax my brain about like, this song isn't good enough. So I couldn't tell you like band names anymore. But then you like show me a song and I'm like, oh yeah, no, of course I've heard that. Nerd is out of puns at the moment. Tier 2, 2 months in a row. Oh hey. I saw. Big Debs 1. Oh my Jesus. Was I supposed to be able to dodge that? That one doesn't even count. I'm not doing that. That's balls. Now the question is, whoa. Hang on. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why do the nicest people die first? They just like the rose. You're saying you picked the prettiest one? Not the thorniest one? 183 gifts ready in the community gift chests. You nutbags. There's 280 people watching. Spicy water. I feel like I'm losing consciousness from apparently not breathing and drinking water. Better? Feel better already. Should we send out the gifts? Can we hit 200? There should be something at the top of your chat, maybe. So I heard how it worked. You know, it's a heat thing. Turn the fan on, I'm sweating. Oh, man. Top of your chat, sending gifts into the community chest. What the fuck? There was nothing even. Ah! Fucking spider! Fucking spider, you piece of shit! 184, nice. Good job, guys. Okay, no one saw that spider. No one knew that spider existed. This is bullshit. Now I'm stuck in this room and I'm gonna get fucking poked right in the asshole. Yeah, this is the worst. This is how I die. Oof. What spider? A spider that hit me 2 more times? Well, was already at 2, and then that was 2 more, right? I think. Nerd, gifted 5 subs. Wait a second, you're on both accounts now? The Diatron, Miles, Red Fox level, Pete's, and Fancy Dolphin. Thanks to the gifted subs. Pretty sure right now that we are actually at the lowest sub amount that we've been in for a while. Bumbo, you know, people thought that Bumble was gonna reinvigorate the Isaac fan base. It did not. It split the Isaac fan base, and I'm lower than ever because I played Bumbo and 50% of the people didn't like it. I don't have to watch it at least. McCatterson Hats, 100 bits. Hey man, glad to catch a stream. I'll always support ya. Sorry I missed it. Doing the best I can to pay attention and not pass out. This fan that's blowing on me is immensely helpful. Didn't like Bumbo, but that doesn't mean I didn't watch. Watch everything you post. Well, you don't have to watch it if you don't like it. I hate these guys. Do they die if there's no goop? No, they just make more goop themselves. Lock down. Reroll stats. I'm not gonna do that because we're at 5 fire rate. Top secret room. I can just feel it. You just feel it. This kind of slaps. Been quite into For the King lately. You know, I did pick that up. It's kind of Heroes of Might and Magic-esque. McJesus Feet, 13 months. What's up, Jesus Feet? Expert mode Terraria makes it so bosses have double the HP and do double the damage. I would suggest doing normal mode until you're comfortable with some of the harder bosses like Golem and Plantera. On the upside, you do get much better loot if you can make a Corruption World. You get the Worm Scarf, allowing you to take 20% less damage. What are the games you plan on playing today, Dad? Let's see here. We'll do an Ena run, then we'll switch to polling. Maybe crank out 1 or 2 runs of that. Then we'll do a Bumbo run, considering we have to get that certain ending a certain amount of times. And I don't think that we've done that yet. So, back to the grind. And then I would like to switch to some Darkest Dungeon, assuming that I feel okay. I'm not starving or ready to pass out tonight. Stomp these skulls after we unlock the doors. I don't want any unnecessary host fights. Darkest Dungeon hype. We need to grind up our jesters so that I can finally take on the Darkest Dungeon. Darkest of Dungeons. The Darkest Dungeon. Is that shit? Oh my god, is that hard? Goth Send, tier 1 sub, welcome. Thanks for supporting me. Loads of dough here. Could use a better trinket. This one's not bad though. We're shooting out teeth sometimes. Party composition at floor, Darkest Dungeon tier 1 if you want to hear it, says Relner. Yeah. Hit me up. The one that I'm looking at right now, and I was looking at some videos, and I was like looking at videos of like how to run Jester properly, and like what do you do when you go into the Darkest Dungeon. Nothing that's like incredibly spoilery, like endgame stuff. Just watch some people fail, I guess. And the group that I saw that worked the best was Vestal, Jester, and then 2 Hellions. 2 Hellions. Because the Jester needs to be able to jump around, right? And then the Hellions are also able to dance, and the Shuffling Horror shuffles you. The Vestal just needs to be there. So. What's going to happen with Hudson Collar? I mean Kappa, or whatever it is? Remember, Binding of Isaac is not kids' content? Well, I'm just hoping that nobody mistakes the Binding of Isaac for a kid's game. Because it's a baby, right? At first glance, you might actually think it is for kids, right? And then they come on there and it's like me swearing and like the porn one and like, right? That could result in some bad stuff. But as of right now, I've marked my entire channel not for kids. But if they deem that you actually are trying to appeal to children, even though you've marked it not for children, you could still get hit. And I don't think that they're gonna do it. There might be some whoopsies here and there, some channels marked that shouldn't have been, and then the community will rise up and YouTube will be like, oh, sorry. And that'll be it. That'll be it. No Rule 34 videos. There's only been one. You know that, right? There won't be already any more of those. Like, I'm gonna, like, go back in and do another Rule 34, like, when they make more art. I guarantee you, though, that people made more art after I made that video. I would put money on it. They got new traffic, and, like, I remember they were, like, hitting me up, and they were like, yo, bro, you gotta, like, leave a link to our porn site in your description. If there's anything that's gonna, if I'm gonna get hit by Kappa for anything, it is putting links to porn accounts links of porn websites in my description. No! And no! No, never! I'm not gonna, oh, jeez. Made it seem like it was like a thing, like, wow, you're gonna use our content and then not put links to us? Yeah! Exactly! I'm not putting links to porn in my fucking description. I shouldn't have made the video in the first place, but I did. The children, the innocent children, if you did. Don't think too many young people younger than 13, 15 watch your content because the games you play aren't for the most child-friendly. That's not what... Kids don't care, though, what's child-friendly and what's not. In fact, if it's not child-friendly, I know, speaking from my experience, that was more exciting to watch. You know what I mean? Let's do it. And then one for the road. I've got health regen, like a lot of health regen. Bolid says I'm 12. I don't know if you're serious or not, but I would completely buy it. Not because I think you're immature, but because I bet you people that are under 15 do watch my content. I bet you there's some here right now. On darkest difficulty, I sent a farmstead team, Jester, Vestal, 2 shield breakers came out of the dungeon, only missing 8 overall HP. Yeah, that's pretty similar to the one that I was talking about. Very similar. I don't really need any of this shit. I'm 15. I'm 18. I'm watching you at work. So I don't think that, yeah, I'm sticking with the whole, like, people under 18 would definitely watch my content. I'm 33. You're too old, get out. Cop is like, oh, geez, you're corrupting the old people. Bits from an ad, 100 bits, thanks Nebula. Thanks for helping me through hard times. Absolutely. Did I say Novo, tier 1 sub? I think I did, but if I didn't... welcome. Stompy Mom works great with a familiar. I got hit there, I'm not sure how many that is. 2? It's gotta be like 2 or so. I generally get this like vibe of like just not giving a shit at the end, and I just take damage because I can take damage, but now there are push-ups in the line. You didn't call out my sub for a while, but meh, says Relner. You're saying I missed your sub a while back. Relner, 19, so welcome back. Twirl, I might have missed that one too, 24, 2 years, thanks so much for all the entertainment. And Lucky Has No Soul, Prime sub. I missed a bunch of stuff, apparently. Kalan, 45 months in a row. Yawn, what did I miss? No, it's ruining my life in the explodiest way possible. How did I miss all this stuff? My goodness, I'm sorry. What'd you expect? Don't tell them about the age of that one guy who edits your videos. Chat will lose their goddamn minds. Well, you kinda just did, though. Didn't she just kinda like... Goopay. 12? Say it! Now chat demands blood. A blood sacrifice. Doesn't Huts edit his own videos? Not the best ofs. Not the comps. If you look at a video in the first 2 lines, it says edited by what you'd expect. That's a good sign that I did not edit it. And an answer for how old my editor is. I'm gonna leave that up to him. Leave that up to him. Mods. Do you remember that one younger mod that we had? And how well that went? You remember who I'm talking about? Some of you might not. Stories about that? Yeah. Oh. Yes, I do, says Clock. That was interesting. That was very interesting. Don't think I was around for that. That was before I was a mod, but I still remember. Yeah. Scone would probably tell the story the best. Scone was very much so involved in that. It got really intense. Scone, where are you? Also, Scone would probably be like, I don't want to talk smack about it. Maybe. Who was the first mod? I'm sure it was Lumi. There was another guy, Daxtrex, I think Daxtrex was his name. And he was so unbelievably fucking helpful. And then the more we got to know him, the more we found out that he just like essentially never left his room ever. He like had like some severe social anxiety, and yeah, just kind of some mental things going on. And he was always so nice and so helpful, and then one day he just kind of up and left. It was like some what's the movie? Good Will Hunting shit. It was like the Good Will Hunting shit where it's like, man, one day I want to pull up to your front door and I want you to just I want you to be gone. I don't want you to say goodbye. I don't want you to say nothing. I just want you to go. He just went, man. Good for fucking him. Proud. There's no oof to that, no. It's a good story. Unless he just like never left his room still and stopped being a mod. Good movie. Yeah, if you guys have never seen Good Will Hunting, it's a classic. You should watch it. You're like, but it's old! But my mom likes it! Just watch the damn thing. Don't you find, though, that you want to watch a movie less if your mom likes it? Isn't that, like, is somehow, like, your parents ruin things without having to do, they don't have to do anything. It's just ruined. Sinister side to that one. That movie? Never heard about that movie, says Marshall. Yeah, Good Will Hunting. It's Robin Williams, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck. Your mom likes it for a reason. One of Robin Williams' best. It was really good. Robin Williams did a really good job. Don't take damage, don't take damage. I'm trying to like keep a conversation going while also super focusing on not taking damage ever. I think, what's our counter at? Does anyone have the counter? Damage counter? Please answer. How do you get bits from ads? It's not available everywhere. 192? Uh-oh. Be foreign chick. 8 months. Hey, Dad, I didn't have a lot of time recently, but happy to be here now. I'm happy to be here now, too. Welcome back. My mom watched every Star Wars movie, but still asked me if Darth Vader is Luke's father. Watched the new Aladdin. Just feel like they ruined it. Should have never done a remake. I haven't seen it. Kids that find things ruined by parents enjoying it have few issues. I managed to get my parents to watch through the whole of Avatar Legend. It was great to get them into a masterpiece. Aladdin is amazing with Robin Williams. Lion King is worse. I had some people say that both of them were great. But I feel like I hear more often than not that they're not great. I'm just not into it in general. Don't really care if it's good or not. Just not into it. Sorry. Lion King 1 was spot fucking on. Uh-oh, this is not good. Oh, fuck you, you fucking asshole. Could walk through rocks, still takes damage. What's the name of the Robin Williams movie where he dies and lives in his wife's paintings? In his wife's paintings? Still has algae. You think that was a good time to pop algae? Mr. Bones is not a critic. Not a movie critic, huh? I've become a movie critic. I never was. For example, I loved the first Spider-Man. Loved it. Thought it was great. And then you get older and everyone's like, Tobey Maguire, Toby Keith playing Spider-Man. Oof, took a different turn there. Tobey Maguire was such a terrible fucking actor and oh my god, blah 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 blah. And then you go back and you're like, maybe, I guess it was kinda, I don't know, I still liked it. Toby Keith is Spider-Man. You imagine? Country boy, slinging down the streets. Do I want this? Eh. That doesn't count as damage, by the way. To lose a heart and a deal the devil. Who's Toby Keith? Country singer. I love Toby Keith. Well, I love this bar and grill. Eating streak, yeah. We'll do some polling after this. Doesn't Isaac get boring? Says the person still here watching it. And at this point in time, Isaac is just an excuse to fuck around live on the internet and get Kappa to try to sue me. No, just chat about stuff. That's all we're doing, we're just chatting, man. It's like a talk show with this in the background. That's how I describe it to old people. What do you do? Well, it's kind of like a talk show, but there's a video game happening. Oh! Delightful. Enter the Gungeon is harder, change my mind. I don't need to. You're right. You're the new Walter Cronkite? Yeah, see? Bones gets it. How do you spell video games? Video game or video dash game? Get your dashes out of my fucking face. Your hyphens. Jake from State Farm, Prime sub. She sounds hideous. Isn't it funny how, like, we all hate advertisements, right? But some ads just become huge memes. Some people love certain advertisements, despite hating most advertising. Do you watch Rick and Morty? I would say I do. I mean, I have. Isn't there a new season or some shit? Free credit report commercials. Was it the one like with the band, or was that the... Remember the I Got You $1 guy? Yeah, the songs. 877 cash now. Like, what? Is that even that funny? No, it's not. Why do we sing it? Oh my god, you heard that annoying song too every 5 minutes? Fucking JG, piece of shit. Subliminal messaging, man. And why did I see those commercials all the time? Were they on like fucking Nickelodeon? He was subliminally planting it in the minds of children so they would sing the song to their parents. Meat play. Meat. Nope. You see that meat play, dude? Bruh. Head on commercial? Stuck in my head. Radio is where I usually heard it this clock. I only saw the commercial on TV. I'm still mad about the fact that I don't have Bluetooth in my car. Like, you should never buy a new car because you want Bluetooth. But... Ugh. People are like, I love podcasts and listening to ebooks and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have Bluetooth in my car. Who knows how to install Bluetooth radios? Anyone? You live in Minnesota? You gonna stop by? Build a new radio? Use an aux cable? There's no aux input? There's not even a tape deck. You know those little like things you put in a tape deck? Bluetooth in my car is the best thing that ever happened. I feel like it would be the best thing that's ever happened to me. Live in Texas, sorry pal. That's not that far away, okay? There's one road that goes between us, it's 35. Simple. Vintage huts. I just hate the radio, man. Ugh. There's like this radio station here, 96, that like plays some newer and like some local stuff. But then they changed like 2 years back and now it's just the same old, and it's like you hear, what's that fucking band? Imagine Dragons. Once every 3 songs and you're like, oh, yep, that's it. Fun times are over. Yeah, sure, they've got some catchy stuff, but can we all just admit the fact that radio has destroyed them? Period. They're one of the bands that are, they're just played, they're overplayed. And so every song that I used to like by then, the first like 3 times, like, ooh, this is catchy, right? And then you hear it 17 times in one day and you're like, I fucking hate this band. I don't even hate the song anymore, I hate this band. Africa. I never even liked that when it first came out, man. They didn't even Weezer that shit up. They literally just redid Africa. I like Africa, the original. You should have made it Weezery. But they like put guitar in there. No, bullshit. Weezer, you could have done so much more. And then everyone just like eats it up like, yeah, Weezer. They didn't even fucking try, man. They didn't even try. Not a fan of Weezer's covers. I love Weezer, right? I will jam out to some Weezer. Love it. But their remake was just bullshit. It's not bad, they just didn't try. Africa by Toto is so much better. It's fine, and in all seriousness, it's fine, right? Had I not heard it and it came on like right now, I'd be like, oh, cool, like Weezer did a Africa remake, and that would be my general feeling about it. But the fact that the radio has literally just jammed it up my fucking ass, I'm like, I hate it. I hate it, and I hate the radio. The radio knows only the power to destroy, and it needs to be stopped. And I need Bluetooth in my car right now before I completely lose my all of the sanity that I might not even have. I'm not sure I really have it anymore. That's why I never listen to the radio. I don't have a freaking choice, man. About to start singing that 21 Pilots song about sitting in your car in silence. Oh, Jesus. That scared me. Alright, damage counter. Does anybody actually know? I think it's at 2, right? As a cigarette lighter, you can get a Bluetooth radio converter. Those things blow ass. You guys might be like, but I kind of like that. No, I didn't say suck ass. I said blow ass. You know latex balloons? Yeah. You don't want to blow ass. You ever see that part in Shrek where they blow up the snake and the frog like balloons? Yeah. You don't want that. Yeesh. I don't even know what's happening anymore. There's so much going on right now. Get it there, get that. Ugh. Oh. Is that a threat, Huts? Which MTV had music videos instead of garbage? I don't know. MTV? Thought that stopped at like 1994. You still watch cable? Goodness gracious. Like, I still listen to the radio sometimes, but I don't watch cable TV. The hell's wrong with you? I haven't watched a music video in 74 years. Like, you're like, here's radio. You're like, ugh, radio. But then, like, cable TV, you're like, oh my god. Do I need to call somebody? Are you okay? Who hurt you? Will you play Bumbo today? We'll do polling, and then we'll do Bumbo, and then we'll do Darkest Dungeon. Assuming I can handle it. Polyphemus. It's been a while. Nerd, 500 bits. Just 500. Just a little 5-0. Right there. No message. Thanks, nerd. Little cup bomb, 500. Guess I could pick this up. Okay, boomer who watches cable. I believe it's called pay-per-view. If I was to watch something on cable, the only thing that you'll be able to convince me to watch, maybe old school SpongeBob reruns. If there's a marathon going on, I'd probably be down for that. What else? Chopped is just a delight all the time. Like if you're like in a hotel room and you can like put on a Chopped marathon. I'm just saying. Relaxed time is made. And then honestly, probably Fixer Upper. I'm in the middle of renovating my house, so, you know. Forged in Fire. You know, I haven't watched it, but but I bet if it was on, I bet if I'd ever seen any of it ever, I probably would watch it. It sounds super badass. Scrubs Marathon, yeah. Yeah, maybe Office, now that I've seen it, but yeah. Some things are better in sequence, I think. Lots of Christmas stuff so far. A large wok, electric or stove, and a good radio Bluetooth adapter for his charge plug-in. I got a large, maybe not like a large wok. Electric or stove. I'd probably use a wok. I mean, I have a wok now. Right, I use that shit on the stove. The problem with the Corolla that I'm driving is that I have to basically disassemble like the entire dashboard in order to get to it all. I gotta take a lot of pieces apart. The problem with the familiars is the fact that I can't see who's what and who's who. Like Gertie Jr. specifically. I don't know whether like he's an enemy and I need to dodge that or what. Sublime Potato 10 months, what's up? I'll need to walk and no other pans. What year Corolla? 2007. You just put a normal Bluetooth speaker in the car and have something at least? I don't think that's legal. I don't think that would be legal to blast music on like a separate... I don't know though. I know it's not legal to put headphones in. For obvious reasons. It's legal to drive with headphones in some states. I didn't see that shit. Fuck you! Would you knock it off, green screen? Jerk. All right. That's what, 60 so far? Drop that little shit in there. Gotta put the fan back on. I'm like, I'm too hot and I'm too cold at the same time. This is miserable. Ugh. It's 4:20 in Hutsland. This is true. Thanks to the bits. Not sure why I took Baby Bender. I want to see if there was any interaction with Gertie Jr., and I don't think there is. Let's take this back. Hard to tell what's going on right now. Bonk song. What's Chopped, Huts? Rock Mop says. Chopped is a show where they have like 4 chefs on, and then they give them a basket full of random ingredients and say they have to make shit. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so fun to watch. It just is. That's one. Draco Death. Oh, 5 bits. What's up? 420. Joey at 100 bits. Some bits for your struggles. Appreciate that. It's so true though, like when you're watching Chopped, right? And there's like professional chefs and they're making stuff with things you've never even heard of before. And you're like, oh, fucking idiot, you forgot to glaze the pan. Of course you're supposed to glaze the pan, you dunce, right? And then you pull out your like microwave noodles. Okay, that's 2. This might be the hardest run I think I've ever done in my entire life. This is like bloat mode. This is not like bloat mode, this is bloat mode. Except for their peeps. But still. Oh my god, they've taken so much damage. How? How are you still alive, sir? Oh, Jesus. No, I want microwave noodles. Microwave poodles? Yeah, police. This guy right here. Poodle murderer of 2019. Found him. Take some blood bits. Forged in fire isn't too bad, but if you know anything about smithing, it's super hard to watch. Is that because it's not actually accurate, or...? Don't you. The Catterson hats. I love on Chopped how the contestants just immediately spit out their most personal shit, lol. What would you do with the $10,000? I went to prison. Yeah, no, everyone's got a fucking sap story. One person cries, minimum, per episode. So I see that you, decided to blend the pineapple. Yeah, my mom's dying. My mom's, she's dead. She died right now. She's dying right now if I don't get $10,000. She's dead! That's not what I asked. Ma'am. We're talking about pineapple. I'm also dying. So is my dad. And my grandma. And my dog. Prison is a common theme in restaurants. Because I want my food cooked by the guy who had shit food for 20 years. Sorry, my bad. I'm not trying to shit on any convicted felons here. Prison food's not that bad. I wouldn't know. Never tried it. Had hospital food though. I walked into them. Gotta get close with my range balls. This isn't going very fast. Is it just me, or does it seem like Meat Boy isn't actually doing anything? Whoa, buddy. Got him. The Void! Ah! My character Terry is convicted of arson. Novo, here's some bits for your relatives. Help them, lol. Skipper Nation, 4 months. Been a while. Good luck on your eating streaks. You can barely beat the game without breaking it. Breaking it's just still fun though, right? Sharkman, just wanted to let you know I think you're awesome. Thank you for that. 3 months. What else I miss? Adderson. It's so hilarious. Lol, one episode, one of the judges who had a beard asked a contestant who also had a beard, so if you win, we have to beard kiss. No lie, cringy as hell. Some of it not necessary. Lol. Definitely some cringy stuff, for sure. And my stream deck just died. Cool.